Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
Welcome back to Griffsreaction. I'm back with another bad cop. Looks like cops breaks the law and gets owned by information citizen. Oh, is it? That's right. But this is from the Rebel HQ again. So this one's looks like an earlier one, but I'm not sure how long ago. The last one it was like a year ago, but hey, can't keep up with everything, you know. But let's check in this one.
But what's your name and badge number?
Officer Miliori, 166.
It's not illegal to park on it. So you're telling me I can come pull my car up and I can put my car right here?
In New Jersey, that is Rochelle Park Police Officer Evan Migliore.
What gives you to be above the law, officer?
Near a school, he is parked illegally on a sidewalk.
What makes you above the law, man?
That's part of the traffic detail.
But wait. If you have your lights on, right? If it's an emergency, I would understand, right? If there was an emergency going on,
Okay.
I won't even bother you right now.
Okay.
Right? I wouldn't even ask you this question.
Okay.
But I'm walking, I'm seeing, I observed you.
The citizen journalist, known on YouTube as Sir Kente Vibes, is matter of fact and polite.
I sat there, I wait about 2-3 minutes, watch you to see if maybe they might put your lights on. You know, I don't want to jump to conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
But you're just chilling.
Okay.
Why are you on the sidewalk? That's illegal.
Okay.
I just want to know if you understand that's illegal. Yes or no?
Okay.
Do you have a business card or anything?
Would you like a business card?
Please.
Sure.
I'm not trying to be picky, man, but this is well. My problem is this. Let me just give you a quick rundown. If I was to do this, right, and you were driving by, would you not stop? That would be your job, right? You would come over here and be like, "Excuse me, sir, why are you parked on right here?" Right?
Okay.
You would stop me, right?
Okay.
Can I see your business card? Thank you. But I'm just asking you, right? If I was to park right here, you would stop me, right?
Okay.
That's it, man. Can you
all you can
please
say
move
is
and park
okay.
like normal? Like, what are you doing? Do you?
He's so dumbfounded. Okay. Sound like a damn broken robot.
Your traffic detail. I understand that. Do what you've been assigned to do. You know, just do your job correctly, but don't break the law. As a law enforcement officer, don't break the law while you're doing your
How many times can we say okay in this video?
job. That doesn't look good.
One.
Okay, so can we
Two.
please just park on, like, you know, the normal wherever, but not the sidewalk. That doesn't look good. If you're just sitting on the
Three.
sidewalk, you should be setting an example, you know?
Okay.
So I'm gonna sit here to see how long you park here for, okay? I'm gonna make note of that. But I'll let you back to your job. I don't wanna, hold you up anymore.
Okay. Just so you're aware, you're also on recording. Okay.
Just so you are aware, you are also on recording too, said the officer.
Yeah. Just within the last 10 seconds, he said okay 7 fucking times. Probably said it like 100 times in this fucking video.
Thank you. I appreciate that you started recording. I appreciate that. You do the same, man. But let's not, break the law no more.
Officer Migliore stays calm. He doesn't take offense or escalate anything. Then,
Thank you. Appreciate that.
the cop puts his cruiser in reverse.
Hey, that's what they should do. Not just park on the sidewalk. How are people supposed to walk on it if you're parked on it?
After slowly backing up off the sidewalk and into the school driveway, the Rochelle Park, New Jersey police officer then pulls around and parks his cruiser at the end of the driveway. It takes enormous courage to approach a police officer and criticize that cop. As we've seen, some law enforcement officers have huge egos and may respond by escalating. Give me your ID, they say. You're now being detained. And if a citizen questions or complains, especially if that citizen looks suspicious, some police will then pull out the handcuffs or worse. So kudos to citizen journalist Sir Kente Vibes. You were calm, polite, and handled this interaction like a pro. Relatedly, much respect to Officer Evan Migliore for being deferential and moving on as requested. To be clear, when police are assigned to guard or watch a school, it's not unusual for them
Alright, that wasn't a bad cop, guys. I meant that. He did move the vehicle like he's supposed to and stayed on patrol. So
to park away from school traffic and keep their lights off. That way the police don't create a distraction or disturbance. But in this case, it appears the police officer was simply next to the school while monitoring a public roadway. So the citizen journalist was spot on.
Why did you guys pull over here and block the whole road? Both of you guys, why did you park your cars like that to block the entire road?
In Campbell, California, these police officers had their feelings hurt.
This is a retaliatory stop because I told you you're blocking the bike lane. Then you finished your stop and immediately raced up in front of me to get over here and stop both cars in front of the road to stop me. Other than I told you you're blocking the road or blocking the bike lane, why are you stopping me?
That's the voice of a bicyclist who knows his rights.
What's the reason for stopping me?
I already explained it to you, sir.
And say it again because I didn't understand
I
it.
don't need to say it 14 times today.
It's a retaliatory stop. You stopped me because I said to get out of the bike lane. You had your SUV parked in the bike lane, and then as soon as I went past you and told you you're blocking, all I said was you're blocking the SUV, you're blocking the bike lane. Did I say anything else? Did I say or anything like that? I said you're blocking the bike lane, and I kept on going. I had to go around your car and into traffic where cars were going because you were parked so cockeyed. As soon as I said that, 15 seconds later, you chased me down and got in front of me and blocked the road with both cars so you could stop me for a retaliatory stop. For a retaliatory stop.
It may be misspoken, but when you went between our cars, I said, you can keep going, sir, if I remember right. You were there, and I said, you can keep going, and you stopped. So.
He stopped to question this safety hazard.
You're completely blocking the road. Why did you do that? What was the legal reason? Because you had, what, 3 or 4 cars behind you that you made go all the way around you into oncoming traffic? What was the reason for stopping your cars like that? What was your reason for stopping those cars like that and blocking the road and making 3 cars right now? Watch these cars go around you into oncoming traffic because you guys are leaving. You can move your car. There's no reason to leave your car like that. Look at that. Oncoming traffic, both cars, because you guys decided to do a retaliatory stop because I yelled out, you're blocking the bike lane. You're blocking the bike lane. That's all I said. And then you guys chase me down and get in front of me and stop me.
The officer, while being shamed, won't even make eye contact.
And then search me and everything else.
Well, I think
you're still blocking what? 3 cars are just sitting there, man. Look at that. 3 cars going into oncoming traffic because you stopped a guy on a bike who said.
After you said 1 car charge, I look at him, call him. You dumbass, blocking the fucking road for no reason. Some of these guys just don't stop and think.
You're blocking the bike lane. You're blocking the bike lane, so you're causing all of this.
Sir, would you like to speak to our supervisor right now, or would you like to...
I'm going to make a complaint. I need both cars because I'm going to file a complaint. This was a retaliatory stop, and you know it was. You know it was. You did this because I yelled out, you're blocking the bike lane.
The other officer with the cap explains he only rolled up to try and assist.
That has nothing to do with you.
You know what? Before you even go on, I agree with you, and I believe you. You had nothing to do with that. You rolled up on the tail end of his stop. He did a retaliatory stop, not you. He did. He did a retaliatory stop, and I'm going to make a complaint against him only, not you.
Sir, well, so again, so this has nothing to do with that, and the reason why we're not moving our cars yet is because we roll in pairs. Okay, you've been somewhat cooperative.
If you roll in pairs, why don't you guys in the same car?
I don't want to go to move my car and then you possibly fight him.
I don't want to go and move my car and then you possibly fight him, said the officer.
Dude, I'm 57 years old. Come on, I'm not doing that.
I realize that, sir.
No, you see the long hair and you think, oh, this guy's a problem. He thought he was going to get me on warrants or something like that. No, I'm not that guy. I'm sorry. I live over here in Los Gatos. I'm not that guy.
That's awesome. So he's talking to our supervisor right now. Do you want to wait for him to come out here, or do you want to go to our station and talk to him there?
I'll talk to the supervisor.
You'll wait
yeah, I'll wait. How long is he going to take?
He goes back and yells something about...
you're blocking the bike lane.
Hear that out, hey, you're blocking the bike lane or something. And then he was on the sidewalk at that point as well. Then I pulled down here to do a ripper. And then he's still on the sidewalk. Coming out, he comes out of the gas station and then pulls between...
and here's his
Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm not going to file a complaint against you at all.
He stopped between us as I wanted to complain.
Sir, it's
blocking
your
the
right
road
to
or
complain
whatever.
about us, right? We're not worried about
It's
that.
not you, though. It's not you.
You go.
You didn't do anything wrong.
Complain about it.
You're just doing your job. He did a retaliatory stop, and I'll file a complaint about it. Blocking the bike lane, and then you want to give me shit about being on the sidewalk. I do that every day, and I'm going to continue to do it because it's not safe right there.
Do you want to talk to the supervisor now?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
do?
Yes.
Oh,
I do.
he's on it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's ridiculous, man. You can. You know what? It would be safer. I'm not going to fight this guy. It'd be safer if you moved your car.
I'm just gonna wait for our supervisor on the way. As soon as he gets here, I'm gonna move my car and then we'll. All right.
Just move the fucking car. Fucking guys are legit. If you're that fucking scared of somebody going to beat up somebody, then you're a fucking dumbass. One, dude's riding a bike, not carrying a gun. The other one is a police officer
Another
carrying a
car
gun.
going to
Are you
oncoming
kidding me?
traffic.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Two cars going to oncoming traffic. 3 cars in the oncoming traffic. Do you see a bike lane in that turning lane? Do you see a bike?
And the funny part is, they're not patrolling the road. While they're blocking the road, somebody's supposed to be out there patrolling the traffic. Yeah, this should be like a complaint for both anyways. Still.
Bike lane in that turning lane? Do you know how fast cars come around that turning lane when there's not 2 cop cars sitting right here? Do you know how fast they go? This is my bike ride. I live over here. I go up to Tibulascadas, I go down to downtown Campbell, I work out, and then I come back up through this way. And I go all the way down there to
So something I do as far as proactive, like policing for me is important, is speed. Okay?
So you're going to force me into riding into these guys right here when you guys all know they fly
I'm not
around this corner.
That. What I'm saying is I'm hearing your complaint, and what I do is proactively enforce speed in our city, okay?
Yeah, well, you want to force me into that traffic where they're driving way too fast.
Okay.
Force speed. What the fuck does that
This was a
mean?
You know what? No matter what you said,
forced
this
the
was a
speed?
retaliatory
No,
stop.
I disagree
Yeah,
with
flat
that.
out
I'm not
was,
gonna
dude.
tell you
I
what
yelled
the
out, "You're blocking the bike lane." Didn't
Okay.
say anything else. Didn't say or nothing else. I said, "You're blocking the bike lane," and then you chased me down. You chased me down and got in front of me.
Okay, sir. So I just think it would be best if our conversation ended until the supervisor got here, and then you could talk with him.
Why?
privately about
He's
it.
recording it.
Does that sound-
Doesn't matter.
does that sound good?
He's going to see it and hear it anyways.
This guy's a dickhead.
You have the right to feel that way, sir.
Absolutely have the right. And I have
Just
freedom of
hang out
speech. You're a
until the
dickhead, dude. You're a flat out dickhead.
And for the record, calling a police officer a dickhead or telling him to go F himself is protected speech. The courts have ruled it's within our First Amendment rights and police cannot retaliate. Of course, in
Right.
this case, the police officer had already retaliated by stopping the cyclist because the man questioned why the cop was blocking the bicycle lane. The cyclist
Right.
did not record his follow-up interaction on the scene with a police supervisor. However, the concerned citizen, who has a YouTube page called Cops Lie, Cameras Don't, says he has now filed a formal complaint with the Campbell Police Department and has requested the officer's body camera footage. The bicyclist was not arrested or charged with anything, and given what we've seen across the nation with countless thin-skinned cops, perhaps the cyclist should consider himself lucky. He wasn't thrown to the ground, tased, and then charged with something like breach of the peace. And if the bicyclist had been black, well, who knows how this might have ended. In any case, the courts and settled case law have long established that all citizens have a right to question and criticize police. The officers are public servants, and if they cannot handle a citizen questioning their actions or criticizing them, the cops should not be on the job. Also, it's noteworthy that these police wanted to detain and search the bicyclist as a potential threat to public safety, yet these officers blocked 2 lanes of traffic themselves for nearly 10 minutes, forcing motorists to drive into oncoming traffic just to get around.
And not patrolling the road to do it. Supposed to be out there using traffic stops. But now these fuckers retards are. But hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button. If you want more of this, just let me know. Write in the comments. Tell me how I'm doing. I don't care if I suck or not. Who cares? But right now, Griff's gone.